Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called What's Love All About? Minimoni, written by Rocio Bonilla. Minimoni has really strong opinions about a lot of things. She loves eating spaghetti and playing with her dog, and she definitely does not like broccoli. And even though she and her dog Max really get along well and they understand each other, Minimoni has a hard time understanding grown-ups sometimes, especially when they talk about this thing called love. She can't see it, she can't touch it, so how does she really understand what it is? And when grown-ups talk about it, they talk about it as being super big or super tiny or all sorts of other things, and that makes it even harder for her to understand. But as she investigates this complex idea of love, she starts to find that she might have her own interpretation of it, wherein all of the other things that people have told her can also fit. This fun picture book is a really great one to read with young kids, especially if you're in a story time or read aloud setting. Minimoni is a character who is depicted as big as her feelings and her desires for things. So she has lots of expressive facial expressions in the book. She is always looking for answers and going into the world to investigate. So she is really entertaining to watch in these images. And so if you're reading to a large group of children, they're going to see the images really well from wherever they happen to be. Also, the narrative is designed in a way that makes it really entertaining to look at. So some of the font changes, there's some size differences, so it just amplifies the movement of the storytelling throughout the book. Also, the illustrations are really childlike in their approach, so you have some color, some pages that are not in color. You can see the lines that go into the illustrations, and then also just the colors that are used are sometimes a bit muted, sometimes they stand out a little bit more, and so you have that dynamic nature to the illustrations that really will engage kids in the story. So love is one of those things that kids talk about a lot, but that they may not have a firm grasp of. And this book really embraces that fact and offers readers the opportunity to discover what love really means to them, what things make them really happy in their lives. So the story is really fun, it is thought-provoking, and also just a great read to share with preschool readers who are getting to know a little bit more of those feelings that come into the world and how to describe them when they occur. So from the end papers to the book itself, this is a really fun and charming story to share with young readers who are wondering about love. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it wherever you get your books.